Hey everyone, sorry I forgot to mention, since my last video was talking about miracles, I forgot to mention that this miracle actually happened in a very beautiful fashion way. And that beautiful fashion way is that I find out I was officially pregnant at the hospital, and that it was a healthy in uterus pregnancy on my 35th birthday. And I actually had an appointment to an appointment with IVF to talk about beginning, an IVF session. So I had an appointment on a Thursday. I will never forget that. And my birthday was Saturday. And um no, actually, yeah. So I had the appointment the following Thursday, yeah, and I find out the previous Saturday, the Saturday before, that I was officially actually pregnant. So I just wanted to mention that. So that was my 35th. Yes, people, I'm old. That was my um 35th birthday gift. And I remember, again, if you follow my first video that I just did, I just talked about miracles. And in my heart, I remember that I was asking God to please bless me with a child when I was 35. I was like, oh, I really don't want to go past 35 and not be pregnant. And God actually granted my request. I got pregnant. I find out I was pregnant exactly when I turned 35. Exactly when I turned 35. It's unbelievable. It's amazing. I still can't believe that it happened this way, but it did. And by the way, the doctor that confirmed that I was pregnant is the same doctor that told me that I only had 15% chance to get pregnant. And by the way, he's an atheist. He doesn't believe in God. And I remember when he was telling me to do IVF, I told him that I'm not against IVF, but I told him, you know what? I'm still gonna ask my Lord and see if he will have mercy on me and give it to me naturally. He's like, oh, okay. Well, you're wasting time. In the meantime, you should really go do this IVF stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not against it. And believe me, I'm not. I'm not. IVF worked for a lot of people. It's been a blessing. I think IVF in itself, it's a blessing. But I have to admit that there is nothing like receiving that naturally from God, to be honest. And it's not about IVF or not IVF. I know for some people, they have no other choice but to do IVF. So people, please, I'm not against IVF at all. If anything, I 100% support IVF because, again, it is a blessing. But I have to say, if you want to see the miracle of God, it has to come straight from God himself. So that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, so it came straight from God himself, and I actually canceled IVF. I did. Well, because first of all, this was free. IVF was gonna cost me $15,000 to $25,000, and God just saved me $25,000 by giving me a child for free. So yes, I received that, and yeah, I'll take that anytime. So that was definitively a miracle. So I just wanted to come back to mention that because I think it's super important to mention that I was actually scheduled for an IVF consultation, consult on a Thursday, and I find out the Saturday before that I was pregnant. And that was the best birthday present that I have ever received. And I received my wish, which was to get pregnant by the time I was 35 years old, and God has granted my request. So I just wanted to come back and mention that because I believe it's those dates are very important, and I believe that it's very important to let everyone know that. And who knows, maybe somebody is going through the same thing, and Maybe you're scheduled for IVF, and guess what? You might be pregnant. Okay, everyone. Thanks again for watching. I will see you next Friday. Stay blessed. Bye.